Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. We have the latest patch info for you for not one but two patches. We also got a lot of info what's coming for the rest of this week. We've got the CitizenCon Gala, the extra event that was going to be pre-CitizenCon being cancelled, and we'll talk about that. There's some awesome new hazard suits for RSI subscribers, and we have some quick dev responses with updates coming in 3.23.2. So let's start with some patch news first, because I think that's the most important stuff. Alpha 3.23.1a, the last PTU patch for this was trying to solve an out-of-memory issue and crash that was associated with it, as well as making a series of client performance optimizations and fixing some xenothreat issues. Basically, this patch is a load of bug fixes, optimizations, some balance, and the xenothreat updated event. And we're keenly awaiting for it to go live. And for Alpha 3.23.1a, CIG have just said we didn't run into the out-of-memory server issues in last night's build, which may be a good sign. We're going to do a hopeful final push at Xenothreat on 3.23.1a with a focused Xenothreat playtest at 4 PM UTC to see if any anomalies happen again. And that was actually yesterday, so hopefully we should see that patch deployed to live ASAP. There is a couple more things for CIG to iron out, but we could literally see that released like tomorrow, probably that patch, and potentially Xenothreat for the weekend. We'll have to wait and see. For Alpha 3.23.2, the cargo patch, CIG have said currently we have 3 more additions we need to get into the build before we can hand off to Eva Carty, taking it day by day, but it's looking for as early as tomorrow for Eva Carty with cargo/hangar testing in 3.23.2. Again, that was yesterday they said that, so tomorrow is potentially today for 3.23.2 testing. That patch is a huge cargo update, which fundamentally changes a ton of stuff. Expect lots of bugs in that Eva Carty build. We've got some quick dev responses as well here that I want to talk about. Drop rates for optics and sort of other attachments to weapons are getting updated in 3.23.2, and you will find optics and other attachments much more commonly on the weapons of NPCs and I believe in loot containers on weapons. All sniper rifles have optics as standard on NPCs as well, and that's currently the norm, but I believe that's carrying on into 3.23.2. The Tiger's Claw hacking chips aren't purchasable at Grimhex currently for some reason, and there are problems with the Klesha prison having some bugs, so you can be stuck in there for days, and that's no fun for criminal players that want to try and leave prison, want to try and do some of the missions to get out of prison quickly, but there's problems with oxygen and getting merits and that sort of stuff. So CIG said this is being tracked by our teams right now. We don't have a precise date for a fix yet, but we're working on it. Hopefully, this is going to be solved in 3.23.2. Can we get a stack all button for inventories and have better item stacking? CIG said we won't have that functionality in the 3.23.2 release, but we will continue to look at quality of life improvements for inventory management, such as stack all buttons. No promises, but we do read feedback, and this is a very valid point. We've got a This Week in Star Citizen post, which is quite important this time because it talks about CitizenCon and the cancellation of the pre-Gala event, pre-CitizenCon Gala event, if you see what I mean. CitizenCon 2954 is less than 5 months away. Where's the time gone? The initial reception to this year's event has been record-breaking, and there's no doubt this will be the largest Star Citizen gathering to date, with only about 100 tickets left before we're fully sold out and no plans to replenish stock due to the building capacity limits. So now is the time to secure a spot before there's no spots left to fill. As we've gone deeper into planning this year's big weekend, we've decided not to proceed with the Friday night gala, initially announced as a limited availability event. Instead, we're channeling all our resources and energy into delivering the best CitizenCon yet. But fear not, the community bar citizen coordinators are already planning fun events for nearly every night of CitizenCon week. Keep an eye on barcitizen.sc for details. Yeah, so that pre-CitizenCon Gala event on the 18th of October is cancelled. Not entirely sure why, beyond Cloud Imperium going, well, actually, let's just make CitizenCon better. I feel that it was going to be like a meet and greet with some of the celebrities that are in Squadron 42, but they might have gone, actually, this is too hard to coordinate the day before, and we'll just do that sort of stuff at the CitizenCon event, because I'm expecting Squadron 42 to be a big headliner at this year's CitizenCon, and celebrities such as Mark Hamill, Gillian Anderson, Henry Cavill, people like that potentially to turn up. Invictus Launch Week celebrations have now concluded. This year's event introduced the utilitarian Argo MPUV tractor and the life-saving Urza Medivac, alongside 2 surprises with the new Aegis Firebird and the Drake Ironclad, and Ironclad Assault actually. We hope you enjoyed this year's event and want to thank everyone who visited the expo. Also, it turned out that this was the most funded sort of fleet week that they'd ever done. They had got over 25 million in the month of May in crowdfunding. Or ship sales. I mean, is it the same thing? Are they different? CIG continued. Last week's roadmap committed to the following cards to Alpha 3.23.2, item banks, freight elevators, new cargo hauling missions, and personal/instanced hangars. This upcoming update packs a load of fundamental mechanics into our core gameplay. What are you the most excited about? Actually, tell me what you're most excited about from that patch in the comments below. Lore fans also will have enjoyed learning about 5 Vandal-controlled systems and so much more in our latest Galactopedia update. So yeah, there's Galactopedia updates are cool because they give you a load of sort of info about the lore behind Star Citizen, some of it which is going to be pretty useful about moving around the verse and understanding what threats are where, stuff like that. What's going on this week though? So they started off the week with their annual Show Us Your Colours celebration. Post your most colourful Star Citizen creation on the Community Hub or on the socials for a chance to win one of 10 lifetime insurance C1 spirits, complete with an Allegiant paint. I don't know if I've pronounced that word correctly. You can take a screenshot in-game, craft a cake, bake a card, I'm not sure if I got those words the right way around, or make a video. The sky's the limit, just make it as colourful as possible. Multiple submissions are allowed, but no group submissions. I'll link the This Week in Star Citizen post down below in the contest for that as well. Later Wednesday brings development updates with the monthly reports for Squadron 42 and Star Citizen's Persistent Universe. These are really useful development updates. We'll be diving into them in a lot of detail. Thursday, they're opening applications to cosplayers for CitizenCon 2954. Also, keep in mind that Inside Star Citizen is on hiatus until the 20th of June, so we're going to be waiting a little while for that. Friday, though, we've got Star Citizen Live coming back, and that's going to be featuring a game dev discussion with Alberto Petronio, talking about concept ships. So a lot of people are going to be quite excited for that, including me. I'm not sure exactly what ships he's worked on, but we'll find out. That's going to be at 3 p.m. UTC on the Star Citizen Twitch channel on Friday. Saturday, CIG are heading to France, or at least some of them, for a Bar Citizen in Lyon, organised by Star Citizen, Francophone, Pulsar 42, and Himalaya. We're super stoked to meet with the community once again. All attendees will be the first to receive our new exclusive Bar Citizen Trinket redemption code to be distributed during the upcoming Alien Week. So this is, we've seen a picture of like a Banu monolith sort of thing. So this goes along with like the Banu cubes and the Folos as these interesting flare items. Maybe it's Tavaran in nature rather than Banu. But yeah, cool little digital flare items that you can get by attending those Bar Citizen events around the world. And that appears to be this year's new one. I'll link that Bar Citizens Coming to You post down below. Actually, it's part of the This Week in Star Citizen post, so you can find it there. Also, barcitizen.sc to see Bar Citizens in your area. Very useful resource. Subscriber promotions. Let's have a look at this post. Although the fleet has left Stanton and the Navy recruits are settling into bunks at MacArthur, subscribers can keep the spirit of Invictus alive throughout June in classic Navy warbirds. So the ship of the month for RSI subscribers is the Anvil Gladiator fighter bomber. This is criminally underloved, the ship, but once it has some balance and love, I think it'll actually be pretty staple in a lot of people's fleets. Also, Emperators get that ship and the Eclipse to play around with. These are available to buy with extended insurance for RSI subscribers as well. Now, there's also some cool stuff. Guard yourself from toxic environmental hazards with the Grey Cat Industrial True Barrier Hazard Suit and Mask. If you're a Centurion subscriber, you get the Dark Biohazard one, which is black with some yellow accents. There's a High-Vis Biohazard one, which I really love, which Emperators get along with the Dark Biohazard one. This is in yellow with some black accents. I think it looks really awesome. And there's a warning one, which is basically warning hazard stripes and black, and that is in the subscriber shop. If you'd like to receive any of that flair, then you need to subscribe before the 11th of June, and then you can get it as part of the RSI subscription stuff. Also, if you subscribe at any point in the future, I believe you can just purchase any of the previous subscriber flair for like $5 or so. It might be more like 10 for some of it. We do also know that there's going to be various hazards in the future in Star Citizen, and it sounds like that this hazard suit will be protected against them. CIG would also like to remind you that their goal is to make most items earnable in-game. For this reason, many flair items have been added to the in-game loot table as rare drops from Alpha 3.17. Most pre-2023 items that can be carried by players are available now, with new and future flair being added after a 3-month exclusivity window. So this sort of flair will be available in around 3 months' time in the in-game loot pool. Really interested to know if you have found some of the sort of subscriber flair in your travels around Star Citizen, just in sort of boxes or on NPCs. Boom! That's it for your updates today. I am really interested to know, have you been having a great experience with Alpha 3.23.1a on the PTU? And have you played through Xenothreat on the latest build? What are you thinking? Is it totally broken? Did you have a great time? Is it intermittent? Are you looking forward to that 3.23.2 cargo patch, which is huge, fundamentally changing so much of the game, or at least in regards to cargo, and there's just a huge amount of knock-on effects because of the manual loading, unloading nature of that. Are you going to be attending CitizenCon this year? Are you saddened by the fact that there's no mini gala before CitizenCon now, or did you not care because you were like, I wasn't going to be able to go anyway? Are you going to be watching CitizenCon live from the comfort of your own home, or just some of the summary videos that I put up afterwards? Whatever your thoughts or questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Also, check out the affiliate links down below. Got nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. Check that out if you want a VPN, because you get a big discount. It helps the channel, and NordVPN gives you better accessibility, security, and privacies on the interweb. I use it. I heartily recommend it. Also, you got Toby Eye Tracker and all that sort of jazz down below as well, natively supported in Star Citizen for high precision head and eye tracking. Oh, it's exciting. I suppose more useful than exciting, but whatever floats your boat. Every month we have a ship giveaway, and for June we are giving away a Freelancer Miss, which is a fantastic little multi-crew missile boat. We're also bundling this with a Pulse, the little tiny bike with the big laser in it. You'll get lifetime insurance on both of those and a Star Citizen game package. So all you need to play Star Citizen, all you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during June. Good luck to you. Also, if you want to further support the channel, please consider clicking the join button under my videos. It really does help. There's also Patreon on loads of affiliate links and stuff like that down below in the video description and in the comments, so check those out, and that helps the channel out too. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great June. Thank you for watching to the end, and don't forget to click all the things down below, or at least the things you want to click on.